This isn't a full how-to video. This is just a frustration video for replacing the heater valve on my 2006 9.5. This Saab is a lot of fun to drive. It's comfortable, it's quick. They're great cars, but some of the decisions have just drive me to drink. So, like I said, it's not a full how-to, but just me being frustrated. So that's how far I had to take the engine apart, well, all the stuff around the engine apart, just to get to the heater valve. That's buried down there. Got all this open space over here, but we can't use that. No, no, no. We've got to cram it in under here, under all this wiring and vacuum lines, of which I broke several, but they're old and crusty. You can see there. But that's where it goes. I had to take that out too. I managed to break the nipple on there. Let's see, where is it? Right there. There we go. I'm told there's a way to bypass this valve, whatever it is. So I'll try it before I order one. What a pain in the ass. And somebody had been in here because this has been replaced before. There were zip ties, not factory zip ties. You know, they use regular zip ties. They didn't even trim the tail. It was just flapping around. So there were a bunch of those holding hoses in place and stuff. I don't know what was supposed to be there to hold the hoses, but I may end up having to zip tie them back just like they were. So here's the old one that was leaking. It has the GM part number and the GM logo. So I'm thinking it's factory replacement. I mean, it's genuine Delco, because this one has the same thing. And this one, you see a little bit of the logo under there, but that's a Delco logo. But this is the new one. I'm trying to figure out where this leaks from. I'm kind of thinking that hole right there. But this is a complicated part with lots of sections that get jammed back together. So who knows? I will say, this right here is my favorite tool ever for working on this stuff. This works on those spring clamps on the coolant hoses. So you get those jaws around there. You get those jaws around there, and then you squeeze it, and it ratchets and holds in place until I release it. See that? Super cool. Let you move the spring clamps without, you know, getting your fingers all jammed up trying to use a pair of pliers. And this is from me leaning on this. I'm leaving it there to remind me not to lean on it anymore. And then I will get another one from a junkyard or something. So I've broken, let's see, broke this cover, broke the nipple on this valve, and broke a couple of vacuum lines that really needed to be replaced anyway. All just to replace one leaky heater valve. Anyway, I'll be back. Gotta get back to it. I'm not gonna film every detail doing this because my GoPro battery's dead. I forgot to charge it. But you see enough to make you wanna, or at least make me wanna shoot somebody. Because, God, this is a stupid design. Like I said, there's so much space over there. Wide open space, totally could be using that. No, they had to jam all kinds of stuff into one little pocket right here. Alright guys, see ya. Well, it's all back together. So I ended up having to tee off. I broke another thing there. That fitting right there. That thing there with the vacuum line coming out has two vacuum lines, and its sole purpose is to be a tee. So since I broke one of the nipples off, I epoxied it closed and stuck an old school tee on the vacuum lines and called it good. It's not leaking. Still getting a lot of oil through the intake. I think the turbo seals are about done. So the one thing, it's not leaking, coolant's not leaking either, you can't really see it, but I'm trying to see one of the clamps, that white clamp down there. The one thing that's left is I think one of the radiator fans is cooked because I keep smelling burning cotton. And when I started this up just now, you can hear the AC is on. So when I started it up, I can still smell it. But I can't see anything. Ah, that's aggravating. Oh, I need to make sure the thermostat opened up. It went down a little. It seems to be far enough I can put the cap back on. I am going to shut you off. Oh man, that AC is nice. I'm driving my Bug. Has no AC. None. Zip. Nada. Zilch. So what I'm looking for or listening for is any hissing or leaking or anything like that. I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm still smelling that damn burning cotton. Yeah, I thought I had a rag stuck in the exhaust or something, but there's nothing under there. By the way, earlier I said that spring clamp tool was my favorite tool in the world. It broke. So this barrel clamp right here for the cable has a nut that goes on there, and the thread stripped out and the nut went flying and there's no threads left, so I had to use a vice grip to hold it in place so I could finish the job. See what happens when you say something? I should have kept my mouth shut. So the test drive seems to be a success. I'm not getting any codes, any money lights, anything like that. Opening it up, the boost works fine. Turbo looks good, feels good. The one difference I've noticed is if you let off on the gas at high RPMs and high boost, the boost gauge spikes into the red just a smidge. I'm wondering if that's what that valve that I had to bypass does. Because that one went to the blow-off valve. But it feels good, looks good, runs good. It's nice having AC again, that's for sure. So, alright guys, this is the end of the annoying Saab saga. Is it a Saab story? I don't know. But this is it. You guys know what to do. Hit those buttons and we'll see you soon.